in the end. So, I just have a question for all of you. Have you ever met anyone who makes $400,000 a year?
Uh-oh.
No, we haven't. But a lot of people say we haven't. But in Atomy, we all have. And there are three Leaders Club levels in Atomy. First one is a Leaders Club who makes $100,000 a year. And the second one is Royal Leaders Club for people who makes $200,000 a year. And the top one would be Crown Club, who makes $400,000 a year. And I just found out today that United States the president of the United States make $400,000 a year. So the one we're gonna have tonight is like you're meeting with the president of the United States. So, but don't worry, even if you don't know anyone, we're gonna meet tonight, and we're gonna get to know more about him. So. It's my great honor to introduce our own one and only Crown Club member. Please welcome Royal Master Jason Shim.
Wow,
Welcome.
that was very good introduction. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. I like it. I didn't know the president of the United States making $400,000 a year. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be making more than U.S. President in the future, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm so honored to work with you guys because Jennifer and Daniel is one of the kind of leaders who's working very hard, and I like to support them as much as possible so that we want the result, and if the result is good, I know the tree is good too, right? And if there's no result, that means something's not right. So we have to figure it out why it's not working, right? So today I'm gonna be talking about how to become an oral sales master and how to make oral consumer. And lastly, what's the difference between Atomy business and other businesses? These three topics that I'm gonna be covering today. First of all, how to become an auto sales master? I think many people are asking leaders, I want to become an auto sales master. Our CEO, Chairman Hangil Park said, if you become an auto sales master, half of the work is done. The other half is easy. So everybody's asking, how to become an auto sales master, But today my topic is how to become an auto sales master. Well, first of all, I have to tell you this. Don't just uh, uh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to put this in English. You have to read between the lines. How to become an auto sales master is just like you are getting the disease of average. Everybody's asking they just trying to become an auto sales master, right? They want success, but they just want to become auto sales. That's their goal. So that is the disease of average. I want you to get out of there. If you're just focusing on the auto sales masters, that means you are not gonna get there, right? You have to set even higher goal to become auto sales master. If you're trying to become just sales masters, you're not getting there. You know what I'm talking about? If you understand about Atomy, sales masters is just getting consumers. But if you are here consuming your hours, especially if you're in US, you are talking about the precious time in Saturday night, like our Daniel Lim said, Saturday night fever. A lot of people, you're supposed to have a party, you're supposed to have fun, dancing, singing, you just have to have fun. But you are consuming your time to be here to talk about Atomy. and your goal is auto sales master, I think the question itself has the problem. Everybody's asking auto sales master, auto sales master, auto sales master. It implies like, oh, everything becomes automatic. No, there's no such a thing as automatic thing. Someone has to do it. Um, who's the name? Warren Buffett said, if you are taking a rest under a tree, that means someone planted that tree years ago. So if you are having something, that's the result of somebody's doing. And you have to be the cause of the result. If you want something happen, you have to do something now. And if you want to do it, just like focusing on auto sales master, you're not gonna get a great result. So if you are spending your time tonight, that means you are a business partner. And if you are a business partner, that means you are trying to become an imperial master, not just auto sales master, right? Of course, I understand. Because CEO Chairman Hangil Park said, hey, auto sales master is the half of all the work. I understand. But that's the trap. People just trying to focus on becoming an auto sales master, right? You have to get out of there, make a goal to become imperial master. I keep asking questions to people. Hey, if you started doing this business 10 years ago with me, Jason Shim, and do you think you could become at least a star master now, by now, if you've been working with Jason Shim for 10 years? Many people says, oh yeah, if I start working with Jason Shim from 10 years ago, yeah, I think I became at least star master. But the reality is only not even 10 people became a star master so far. And most of the people who started working with me 10 years ago, a lot of people quit. And still, even though they didn't quit, a lot of people are not even an auto sales master yet. You have to understand that. Why those people are not even auto sales master, even though they started 10 years ago? Because they are focusing on auto sales master. So what I want you to know is you have to understand the marketing plan. The marketing plan, the very bottom of the mastership is sales master. The right next one is diamond master. What's the condition to become a diamond master? You need 2 sales masters in each side, right? If you try to become a diamond master from top of the February, then you need 2 sales masters qualified, 1 to 15 on the left side and 2 sales masters on the right side at the same time. That means you have to talk to someone, hey, let's try it. You have to propose the business. Let's do it together as my partner. You are making a partnership, right? Let's think about it. We are doing a huge business. Let's say we are doing $100 million business, but you need a business partner. If you just keep working, someone comes to you, hey, Jason, are you trying to do that business? Can I become your partner? Have you ever seen anybody like that? Or if you're trying to do $100 million business, then you should offer to people, hey, I have a big business to build. Would you like to join me as my partner? And your benefits, this, and we'll be working together. And if you do this, if you invest this is your reward. Then they become a partner, business partner, investing their money, investing whatever they have, right? You're never gonna get a business partner without offering a proposal. So, which means even if you're trying to become a diamond master, you have to offer 4 people to do the business together. And if you try to become a Sharon Rose master, then you need to teach them how to offer people, you need to teach your partner how to offer to their partner for them to become diamond master, so that you could become a Sharon Rose master. And then if you're trying to become a star master, another level. So this is all about persuading and making an offer. But if you're trying to just become an auto sales master, you don't have to persuade people to do the business together. You just have to tell people, hey, try this product, try this product, this product. Then you will become an auto sales master someday. But it's gonna take a very, very long time. Because you think about it. If you, I see 67 people in this room, right? I presume that you are all interested in doing Atomy as your business. Am I right? Right? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for showing me. Yeah, big. If you think you are doing Atomy as your business, then you will use Atomy products. Let's say you need a coffee. I'm drinking coffee and red ginseng right now. Let's say you want to drink a cup of coffee and you see a Dunkin' Donuts and you see a Starbucks. Would you like to get in there and grab a coffee or not? No,
Yes.
no way, right? Because you are in coffee business and you have your own coffee brand. No way you want to buy, you want to grab a Dunkin' Donut, a Starbucks or McDonald's. You don't want to do that. Why? Because we are in business of coffee, right? If you have a business mind, it's automatic. Automatically, you want to try every single product that you have in your store. I often compare our business to supermarket. We are online supermarket. You have everything. You have coffee, omega-3. What else? We have a dish detergent. We have laundry detergent. We have so many. You are selling them. But would you like to buy any of the dishwash from other brand? No way, because you are in business, right? Same thing. If you just if you do this as a business, then you will be using all the products. But if you're trying to make your customers to use all the product, it's not easy. Why? Because you have to talk to people. If let's say Jackie is my customer, and I tell Jackie, hey, try this shampoo, it's so good, blah blah blah, and Jackie said, okay, let me try. She doesn't have a business mind yet. Then I want her to use my body lotion, body cleanser. Jackie, could you try our body cleanser? It's so good. Then she try. If you don't offer for them to use it, they don't know. They don't even know what kind of products do we have, right? So what you have to do is you have to contact them as a business partner, and so that you could be a Dharma master. If you so in Korean word, you have to see it. You have to see to feel it. If you don't see it, you don't actually feel it. What do I mean by this? Because if you trying to eat a food and looks very delicious, then you already like it. But if you're trying to eat a food but it looks really, really strange and looks very ugly and looks yucky, then would you like to taste it? Even if you taste it, if it's not that really good taste, you usually, oh, maybe I don't like this. You already know that you don't like your subconscious mind telling you, oh, don't even try it, don't even bother it, right? Same thing. You have to love Atomy product, and if you have a business mind, you have the loving mind of your products, right? So I want you to have a business mind. Secondly, how to make people to become auto consumer. I think same thing. Let's think it as we are running a supermarket, right? And if you I don't know, they have a sales event once in a while because they want you to try this, and they give us they put a sales like ticket, right? And then they say, oh, you see, oh, if it's on sale, you might want to try it. You want to give it a try, right? See if it's really good. See if it's worth it to try, because usually they don't want to change their habit. But if they see a sales sign, they break their habit and they try it to see if it's really like it. And if it's really good for that price, they might change their habit. Otherwise, it's not easy for them to change their habit, right? So same thing. If you trying to make them as an auto sales master, don't wait until they try by themselves. You just have to keep pushing people to try it. You know, the other day, I don't know if that person is under you, I don't know. But I got a phone call of somebody called me and saying, "Oh, you know what, Jason, I have so many him or him, and the expiration date is coming up. So, is it possible for you, because you are selling a lot? I think I thought she's saying, can you sell it for me? I thought she said that's what she's asking. I thought, but that's not she's asking. She said, could you exchange it? My hemorrhoid is pretty old because the expiration date is coming up very soon. Could you exchange it with a newer one? And I said, wow, how many hemorrhoid does she have? And she said, oh, I have like a 6 boxes with me right now, and I have even 13 boxes in my house. I said, wow, so you have 90 boxes. And when is the expiration date? That's May. And I said, wow. I was like, I told her, even if I could do that, I don't want to do it. Why? Because this is your chance to have an urgency for people to try it. If the expiration date is coming up, just let them to try it. Just give it away. Open one box and let them try it. Obviously, I think that person didn't do it, I guess. I'm just assuming, okay? I'm not sure. Uh, I just told her, hey, why don't you just tell people to try it and give some samples away? If they try it and if they like it, they could buy it, right? And you have an urgency. If you don't sell until May, you probably lose a lot of asset. So why don't you have an urgency and uh, uh, do the do business aggressively, right? Same thing. I think we have so many products right now. We have red ginseng and jelly stick red ginseng and what is it? My favorite food, the pomegranate. That's my favorite food. And we have vitamin C, coffee. What is it? So many of them, right? Little things that you could easily give away. I'm sorry if you cannot give away, it's okay. Because I was like that. When I started, we didn't have a lot of products. We had only a Himohim, skincare set, and evening four and hair body set. That's it. That's all we had. So there's nothing that I could just give away to try. And I don't even have a lot of money. So I couldn't have enough stock to give away. So only thing I did was I just squeezed a little bit of foam cleanser to people's hand. And why don't you try it on your hand? Wash your hand. It's gonna create a lot of foam. If you try, you will feel. I want them to see it, and I want them to feel it. And they say, oh, it's not bad, it's good. Then I tell them, hey, if you use that foam cleanser on your face, it's really good. Then they buy. So I want you to become more aggressive, signing up people and selling products. You could be a little more aggressive. Today, this is my bottom line. Atomy, our chairman Hangil Park said, we don't want to compete with other network marketing company, right? Other network marketing company, they have a joining fee, obligations, annual fee, and even though the product is so good, but still the price is too high. But our chairman Hangil Park said, we don't want to compete with them. We want to compete with a regular store. So the company is doing their best to compete with the regular store like Amazon, Walmart, Sam's Club, BJ, Costco. They are our competitor, and they are working like that, thinking those Amazon, eBay, Yahoo, or whatever, Sam's Club, Walmart, they are our competitor, and they are making so good quality product with a so good price. But are we doing our business thinking they are our competitor? Let's think about it. Do you know any friend or any neighbor doing supermarket business around you? Or do you have any supermarket near you? I have a Kingsmart across from my house. I can just walk there. With 2 minutes, I'll be in Kingsmart. And I can, from my house, I can see them. You know, they are opening every single day. Every single day. Even the snowy day, they open. They snow day, you know what they do? They hire the contractor and they clean the I'm sorry. I was too wild. They clean all the snow, spending a lot of money. Why they are doing? Because they want to open the store. But are we opening our store every day? You know, our business is not passive business. You know, regular supermarket, they open the store and they make the shelves beautiful. They hire so many people to make it beautiful, right? They hire so many people to clean it, cook, and they even hire the contractor to clean the snow on the parking lot. They are spending a lot of money so that people can come, right? And they are opening every single day. But what kind of business are we doing? We are not passive business. We are active business. We have to go to people. We have to contact people. That's why we talked about A steps, the A core checklist, right? Let me repeat one more time. What are we supposed to do every day? Number one, use all the products with a love. If you're not loving the product, if you don't love the product, can you use it every day? I don't think so. You know, people love coffee. They drink coffee every day, you know? Did you know? You know, people love to eat. They eat every day. They never skip. People, if they love it, they do it. If you love Atomy products, you consume every day. Consume him or him. Consume, if you do Atomy as a business, the signature product is him or him. If you don't like him or him, you are not in the right place. Love him or him. Even if you don't love it, love it. What the heck is that? Even if you don't love it, love it. You have to change your mind now, right? And if you love Atomy products, you have to come to our meeting because you might have your own story. Hey, you know, after I try him or him, I had some kind of problem, but I don't have any anymore. You might have some story like that, but you are limited to have a, you know, you don't have a lot of stories. So you could come to our seminar and listen to other people's story because story sells the product, not the fact. We even the fact, the data set has the number one, but the story will sell the product, not the data set. Am I right? So keep coming to our seminar every day. If you don't have a seminar today, then you don't have to. But you know, most people like Daniel Lin, he has seminar almost every day. I think. I think you have every day, right? So come to seminar and learn about Atomy. Then if the more you know, the more you feel. If you just give people the toothpaste and let them try it. Hey, here's a toothpaste that I'm selling. Try it. You know, some people looking for good toothpaste, they will feel. But those people just using any toothpaste, they don't feel because they don't know what this stuff is. But if you tell them, hey, this is a propolis with a green tea extract, so if you tell them some information, they will feel, oh, really? Okay, I have a really fresh mouth after I use it. After I brush my teeth, I can taste my apple. I can taste my water. In the morning, I don't have bad breath anymore. They will feel it. The more you know, the more you can tell. And you could have lots of stories that you could refer, right? So you have to come to our seminar. And then if you love to use Atomy product, now you know more about our product, then you should tell people to try it. And that's the third one. Make a customers. Every day make a customers. And we call it deliver the product. Delivering means if someone orders, then you could deliver. But if someone doesn't, if you don't have anybody ordering products, then you cannot deliver. No, it's okay. Just deliver the product even if they order or not. Make sure your product transfer from your hand to your customer's hand. Not even, it's okay. They're not even customers yet. It's okay. From your hand to someone else's hand. Okay? That's what you have to do. Or someone else's house, if you cannot contact them, if you cannot meet them. Hey, leave it there and call them up. Hey, try it. Deliver the product. And number 4 is this. If you keep doing it, you will have your partner. You will have your customers. Now it's time to contact people. You have to become really active. You know, in other people saying, in other people explaining the number 4 is show the plan, right? But I don't want you to show the plan. I don't want you to set your goal to show the plan every day. My A-core checklist is you don't have to show the plan every day, but I want you to contact at least. Just like my sponsor contact me, hey, excuse me, do you know Atomy? That's everything change. That changes everything. You know, did you hear from the Rebecca Wang the other day? There was a lady asking for their donation. Hey, do you have a $5? Would you like to donate $5? That's how she started. She just, oh, $5 donation? Why not? Here's my $5. And then that lady gave her a piece of oral care, actually, which is not even $4. So it's not a donation. She was selling the oral care. But even if, you know, whatever it is, she contact a future Royal Leaders Club member, right? So I want you to contact people, even if it's only one person a day. And I want you to do this every single day. Contact person every day. If you haven't contact today, go out and talk to anyone. Have your business card ready, have your samples ready, or whatever. If you don't have a sample, just business card is okay. Do you know Atomy? I want you to take a look and run away from him or run away from her. It's okay. But thank God my sponsor didn't walk away from me when I said no, thank you. That's why Jason Shim is here. If she walked away from me when I said no, I'll be still working in the dry cleaners, and I had no idea what kind of life I'll be living by now, 10 years now, right? And did you read the Dr. Lee's lecture, the lecture this morning? That's only in Korean, right? He said, you know, he was talking about one of the United States president. He was talking about 10 minutes more, 10 minutes more than your competitor. If you trying to win the game over somebody else, then you need to do 10 minutes more. So basically, you just have to contact people. The first couple step is the difficult, but after that, it's easier. You know, have you ever experienced that? Let's say you are eating in a restaurant, okay, and the waitress is serving us, but none of you are talking about Atomy to the waitress. But one person start talking, hey, excuse me, lady, do you know about Atomy? If one person start asking, everybody talking about it. If someone start, you will start automatically, right? Same thing, that has to be you. You have to become the first penguin of you. If you just start opening the mouth, it comes out automatically. Just contact person. That's number 4. And what's number 5? If you keep contacting every single day, you know what? You will have a business partner. You will have a business partner who wants to do the business together. You will have a business partner. If you start having your business partner, if your partner is in this room, that means you're a leader. You should be a leader. Even if you are not a leader, you better become a leader. Then what do you have to do? Number 5 is this: you have to read books. Leaders are readers. And if you're not reading, you're not a leader. Read every day. Even if it's only 1 minute, it's okay. I want you to make it as a habit. Read every day. Unfortunately, we have too much cacao talk. But I want you to read something on a paper, not from the screen. Even if it's only 1 minute, it's okay. Some people say, "Oh, you know what? Okay, tomorrow, starting from tomorrow, I want to read." And they said, "Okay, I'm gonna read 10 pages. I want to read 20 pages." And they do it 3 days, and then it's too hard. They give up. I just want you to read 1 minute. 1 minute is enough, but make sure you're reading every single day. Todos los días, cada día, in español. Every single day, read the books. Okay, and that's number 6. What's the number 7? Communication. Communication is like a blood circulation in your body. If you don't have a good circulation, you will be dead. Same thing. If you don't communicate with your sponsor, if you don't communicate with your partners, that means you are not a good leader. Your group will be dead sooner or later, or dying. So good communication is the key that you have to do every single day. What is the last one? Build the trust, because no one becomes your partner. No one becomes your customers from the first day first. You have to keep building the trust. Even if they say no, don't say, "Okay, you know what, Jackie, how could you say that to me? You've been friends with me for many years. How could you say that? I'm not going to call you. You're my..." Don't ever say anything like that. You have to start building the trust with them. Once you earn their trust, they're going to use everything. They want to follow you. So start building the trust for your future business, because that person could be your consumer 3 years later, but that person could become your royal master 5 years later. Who knows? Because everything will be counted to your business. Even if they're not a business partner, or even if they are not a consumer yet, everything will be counted. So would you like to open a supermarket, or would you like to open an Atomy supermarket? Atomy supermarket, of course. If you're trying to open a supermarket, regular supermarket, how much money you need? I think $1 million still doesn't do enough investment to open a regular supermarket, right? Even if you have $1 million trying to open a supermarket, you cannot. Even if you can, do you know how to run the supermarket? You better hire someone to help you to run the business. But if you open Atomy supermarket, all your sponsors will be there trying to help you. But do you have that commitment to open your own supermarket? So when is the right timing to open your supermarket? The moment you realize Atomy as your business, that's when you better open Atomy supermarket. So how to do that? Challenge for sales master. Hey, Jason, I don't have anybody under me. Now I understand about Atomy. Should I still go for opening a Atomy supermarket? Should I just challenge it to become a sales master? I say yes. If you think this is your business, I want you to open Atomy supermarket by challenging sales master. If you have only one person and one person on each side, and even if you have to do all the requirement to become a sales master, how much does it cost to you? I should say about $10,000, right? Don't get me wrong, okay? Is there any first timer here today? Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm just telling you the concept. I want you to change your perspective, right? I want you to change the thinking frame. Let's get out of the box, okay? Even if you try to become a sales master with all your money, and you know 2.5 million, 2.5 million, right? In 15 days, right? And even if you have to do all these 2.5 combining by together, then it's 5 million PV. If you just have to buy everything by your credit card, how much does it cost? About $10,000. But would you like to become a sales master just like that? Just, oh, okay, let me challenge the sales master and then go home and just credit card like this, swiping it. Not, you cannot swipe it. You just have to type your card number and there's the volume. And oh, I became a sales master. Would you like to do that? No. Think about it. Let's say, you know, for example, your friend opened a flower shop and your friend invited you to their opening ceremony. What would you do? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy some flower from you because you just opened it. I'd like to help your business. Same thing. If you go, now is the time you go sales master, right? Ask everyone around you. You know what? I just started my own business, online business. And here's my product. I want you to try it for me, please. And if you don't like it, 100% money get guaranteed. So don't worry about it. Just use it. And you want to support me, right? As a friend, right? And you inside you're saying, you better support me, ma'am. You better support me, girl. You know, something like that, right? But you're just saying nice, you know. Oh, you know what, Ferre, I'm trying to, you know, open my business. Would you like to support me as a friend? Usually they say yes. I want you to try this. I want you to do. You know, I have so many different kinds of product. Which one would you like to try? If you ask them which one would you like to try, then usually they just pick up a few things. But why don't you just recommend them? Hey, you know what? I want you to try this, and you know, the price is not too much. And even if you don't like it, then you could just return it. 100% money back guarantee. So I want you to just try it. If you do this, at least you could do like a 2.5 million. Then your cost is down to 5,000. And boom, you open Atomy supermarket. Now you have $5,000 worth of product inside your bedroom, living room, garage. You everywhere you go, you see Atomy product, and you say, "My goodness, I must be out of my mind. What should I do with all this product? Oh my goodness." Would you like to do that? Or how can I get rid of this product? Who should I talk to? Who should I talk to sell this product? Which one would you like to be? Number two. Number two. Never ever worry about products piling up. You know, people say there will be no ugly woman, there will be only lazy woman. Am I right? Ladies, am I right or not? If you're diligent enough, you will be all beautiful. I know that. In Atomy, we said there will be no people cannot sell Atomy product. There will be only lazy people. If you're not lazy, which means if you're not lazy, the product will go. If you keep talking, if you keep using, show them your difference, then product will go. So never worry about products piling up. Why am I saying this? Because we are doing Atomy, not MA, not New Skin, not Herbalife. Because we are doing Atomy, I'm sorry. Because this is Atomy, it will go. Because our company is already competing with other business and we are winning. Only thing we have to do is just talk to people. We are not asking you to develop new product. We're not asking you to become like a a PhD degree in sales. We're not asking any of those special skills. We just want you to talk people. That's it. Then trust me, the product will go away. And you will have more customers and more. And someday you're going to have a business partner. So challenge is the key. Go for sales master. And 3 months later, go for sales master again. Trying to qualify. If you become a sales master, we call you as a sales master. If you become a diamond master, we call you as a diamond master. But if you don't maintain it, you could drop back to agent. Even if your mastership, the title is the diamond master, but you could be the current mastership could be agent, right? So don't just say, "Oh, I'm a sales master." If I ask you, "Are you maintaining it?" No, I became a sales master 2 years ago. And they say, "Oh, I'm a sales master." No, challenge again. As a sales master again. I think this is a sales event, right? Supermarket, they are continuously, they do sales on certain item. Why do they do? Because they want you to try this product. And that's what we have to do. We are not, remember, we are not passive business. We are active business. We have to approach to people. You're not supposed to wait for people to come to you. You have to approach, right? So if you don't contact people every day, that means you are not opening your supermarket. Did you, the King's Mart across my house, if they close the door, oh, today is a snowy day, just close it. Or tomorrow, raining so hard, they close it. Oh, I don't feel like to open it, just close it. If they keep closing the supermarket for whatever reason, oh, I have my daughter's graduation, just close it. Can they be successful doing that business? No way. But we are competing. We say we are competing with them, but how come we are closing every day? Never contact people, never talk to people, never approach to people. And we say we are competing with them. The company is competing with them, but if we're not competing with them, then that means no result. That's the only thing that we have to do. Company does everything. They make absolute quality with absolute price, and they have an amazing system. Look at us now. We are looking at each other through Zoom. I was talking to a lady the other day, and she said, "Oh, you know what, Jason? I'm so thankful because of this Zoom. Before pandemic," she said, even if I have a business partner in West Coast, she couldn't go because as a lady, as a housewife, as a wife of a husband and mother of her children, she cannot even imagine that she could be business trip going to a business trip to West Coast. She couldn't even imagine it. But now she said, "You know what, Jason? I can go anywhere without leaving home." And she said, "Oh my God, my business is growing so much. I love it. I contact people. I'm having meeting with people, and they give me a reference, and I can go anywhere." Before she couldn't. People say we are on crisis because of the pandemic, but some people say because of the pandemic, I have an opportunity. Which one are you? Are you having trouble because of the pandemic, or are you having an opportunity thanks to pandemic? Atomy is always giving us the opportunity, an opportunity for everyone in the world. And we are opening many more countries. We are opening Turkey very soon. We'll be opening UK, France, German, more and more countries coming. The company is doing the top-notch, like a top-notch company. But how about us? Are you still limiting your own power, your possibility? Let's wake up the giant inside you. How? Challenge it. Push yourself off the cliff. If you push yourself off the cliff, sooner or later you will figure out that you could be flying. But if you never push yourself, you will be still you as you now. But if you push yourself off the cliff, then you will become a totally different one. Totally different person. You will become a leader. Why? Because leaders have to get out of the disease of average. Leaders are not from average people. You have to break the average. Don't try to become an average people. You have to become a special person. That's what leaders do. When everybody's blaming, people say, oh, you know what? In my opinion, it's not possible. But that's the time leaders coming out. You know what? I believe my heart. I have a faith about my success. And they have a passion. That passion make them to be active. That passion make them to go out every day. That passion keeps the fire inside them because they have a faith. Because they don't want to be average anymore. Let's come out of the disease of average and let's become special. I want everybody make a success with Atomy. Thank you very much, and let me shut up now.
Indispensable information. Let's give it up again for Royal Master Jason Shim. Very much.